Start.
Hey everyone, this is Collar, and I'm with SC2GG Rise once again. This is set 2 of the MSL Survivor Tournament Group 2. This is GGPlay versus Dongrae. Dongrae is a Terran player who's been around on late cap Oz. Not exactly the best player, only 33% against Zerg. GGPlay made it quite far in the last OSL, defeating none other than Flash, and we might be seeing them playing each other, although I thought they would be playing each other in the winners in the winners final, if anything, the winners match of this best of 5 series. But looks like they could be actually playing in the losers if GGPlay loses this game, or possibly in the final match. But anything could happen here. And GGPlay here, obviously, he's a very strong Zerg player. He's very good at macro, 51% against Terran. So I am going to expect him to be pretty good here. Although Byzantium, I don't know. Byzantium is kind of a strange map for Zerg. I think it's okay against Terran. It's not the graveyard it is against Protoss. But anyway, what did you think about that first game though against with Flash against I already forgot his name, Harang 2, Rise?
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good game, actually. It was entertaining, and you could see the look on Flash's face at the end of it, that he was like, what the hell was that? And he couldn't believe that he actually got caught off guard by it. And it was pretty funny because I didn't think that it was going to actually work. But this game, on the other hand, I think that Dongrae is at a little bit of a disadvantage against GGPlay, who actually maybe not. I noticed GGPlay wasn't wearing his power glasses; he was just wearing his contacts. Must be a new look for him. So I wonder if he's going to have trouble playing without him on. I think he must be used to him, I would imagine. So I think Dongrae's got his work cut out for him either way. And like you said, Byzantium II is a weird map. I don't know. I really don't think it is unbalanced towards Zerg and TVZ, though. I mean, statistics may say otherwise, but I mean, in terms of like Mutamicro and things like that, and it's hard to get contained for Zerg into the single base with the downwards ramp, and even if you do, you have lurkers to bail you out. So, I mean, I think it's a map that should be fairly, I don't know, easy for GGPlay to do pretty well on. And, you know, Terrans also have a tough time on this map for those reasons, as well as trying to wall in. They have a tough time walling in. Not that all Terrans wall in, but I think that GGPlay is definitely going to do pretty well. I mean, I don't know if you think otherwise or not, but I really don't know. I don't think Dongrae is that good of a player where it'll affect GGPlay.
Yeah, I mean, I think if both players go for a standard build, GGPlay is going to come out on top. GGPlay, known for his Mutalisk control, he was in his prime back in the day when the Mutalisk stacking trick was just discovered back in about 2006. GGPlay won his OSL. That you know, was a very interesting OSL. A lot of the big names got knocked out early on, but he did win an OSL, and part of it was beating Terrans with his superb Mutalisk control. He is definitely one of the people who, you know, definitely rode that wave to victory, basically, because, you know, what happens in StarCraft is there's a new build, and looks like GGPlay, meanwhile, going for an early gas, by the way, so we're going to see a 2-hatch build here, but there's a new build, like, for example, the Bisu build, or, you know, there's a new trick discovered, and then there's a period where the race that gets it suddenly becomes dominant for a while, like when the Mutalisk stacking micro and Defilers were discovered. Savior, you know, dominated the world for like 6 months to a year, you could argue. Probably for a year, and when the, you know, Bisu build was discovered and Forge Fast Expand became popular, then the Protoss dominated for a while, and then there was a period where the Terran Flash build was discovered, and that became, and looks like right now we're back in the Protoss phase. But you know, I think it's interesting how StarCraft evolves. Anyway, looks like a fast expand coming from Dongrae without any scouting either. That was a super fast expand. Holy crap! Was that a 14 command center? Did I just like not commentate the game? That was a 14 command center, I think. Yeah, that was a 14 command center in the dark from Dongrae. What?
He's got a set on him, huh?
This guy reminds me of Flash. I mean, who goes 14 command center on Byzantium of all maps without a wall in? This kid, wow. Well, I guess he just read GGPlay, or else he's got really good map hacks. I mean, he read GGPlay like a book. Otherwise, he's thought GGPlay is a standard player. He's gonna go 12 hatch 99.9% of the time. So I'm perfectly fine going 14 command center, and you actually are if your opponent goes 12 hatch.
Yeah, I'd say it's a pretty good analysis actually of his gameplay and maybe his pre-gameplay. Academy going down now though, so we are going to see a Medic Marine build. The double barracks are out. It looks like already it's paid off for him. I mean, now we're just seeing Lings come out now. What looked like 6, maybe 8. No, 6 of them. So, I mean, it's going to be pretty tough for GGPlay to do much damage, especially if he gets a barracks up front, which is something I would definitely recommend him do. I think that this is one of those, yeah, and he is, so he's going to be perfectly fine as long as he can stop a run-by from going on, which shouldn't be too much of an issue, really. And this is going to put him in a really strong position against GGPlay, but I don't know. At the same time, he may be a little slow against GGPlay's fairly fast tech. And oh, GGPlay going for a surround on the bunker and actually going to take that bunker down.
Wow.
Yeah, he does get the bunker down, takes out all the Marines, and now he's got free reign at that expansion. So GGPlay completely turning things around in a matter of seconds, making Dongrae look like a dong face, and now Dongrae in a lot of trouble. He's not even able to use his expansion at this point, and he's going to have to float away. I guess that 14cc didn't work out so well for him after all. And now Muta coming too, so Dongrae in a ton of trouble at this point.
Wow, I mean, Dongrae, way to turn a great situation into a situation where you lose the game. I mean, this is why Dongrae's 33% against Zerg. I mean, he was supposed to ride this 14 Command Center victory because he didn't get rushed. He would have been fine against his Mulus harass had he had some SCVs blocking, had he scouted better and seen all the Zerglings. I mean, he just messed up there, basically. He was completely fine. Against a 12 hatch or 14 Command Center is gold. It's like pure platinum. You win the game if you do that, because a 2-hatch Muta doesn't work against a 14 Command Center if the 14 Command Center is unharassed, but it has been harassed badly. The Zerglings are dead, but barely, the engineering base is barely going to come up by the time the Mutas come in, and of course the Medic Marine force is a lot smaller than it was before, but hold that thought. I mean, he is advancing with that small group of Medic Marines. If he can delay the Mutalisks by just 30 seconds, he'll be actually in a much better situation. It looks like GGPlay, though, with another nice flank, showing that he definitely has great timing here. This time he's not going to get much, though. Marines are going to be on that ramp. They're going to kill the Lings, and it's going to come down to GGPlay's, which should be an excellent harass from GGPlay, given that there's so few turrets up still.
Yeah, but I think he actually did that as a good tactic to keep the Marine count down more than anything else. He didn't even bother going to scout the base or anything like that. He's been going straight after the Marines, and at this point, I think it's a good thing because there are not that many Muta out for GGPlay. He's not even one-shotting SCVs, so I mean, if he can keep the Marine count down before those Muta actually get there, he'll be in pretty good shape. But a lot of turrets going down now at this point, and GGPlay having a little bit of a tough time microing, actually getting a little caught up there once or twice. And now we see, I think he's got about 6 turrets up throughout his base, and he's got that bunker, 7 turrets now maybe. It looks like GGPlay is going to try to switch into a more of a macro game at this point, getting another expansion up to try to get back into the game, because he's behind. If you look at it at this point, I mean, there's a decent force of Medic Marines, not that many really, but they're protected by turrets, so GGPlay with a small number of Muta, I think he's only got about 8 of them himself at this point. He's totally got to switch back into a macro mode and try to just harass until he can get his economy back up and running.
Yeah, and this is the difference that 14 Command Center makes over a build like 1-Rax over 14cc. I mean, no, sorry, I can't even talk. 1-Rax into Fast Expand. Why 14 Command Center is better. I mean, you saw that Dongrae was forced to lift, and he lost a bunch of mining time. He probably lost a couple of SCVs also, and yet he was still okay afterwards. I mean, he recovered much faster because he had, 2 Command Centers pumping SCVs, and now he is in the lead. GGPlay doing a decent job of harassment, though. He's taking out all the turrets, and he actually is going to be able to break through this natural expansion. Oh my goodness, I thought GGPlay was in big trouble, but GGPlay's micro once again winning the day here, and Dongrae with some poor micro there from his Medic Marines. He should have been over there defending his turrets when he had the Medic Marines. GGPlay with a little bit of a miscue there, not killing off that turret, but he still has control over the natural expansion. The longer he has control over that natural, the more the game's going to swing to his favor now. So this game's actually swinging back and forth like a pendulum. This is a really interesting game, actually, mainly because of Dongrae's unorthodox opening, that blind 14 Command Center. I mean, that is just a great move. I mean, it shows you basically you're just suicidal, or you got, you got a set on you, like you would say, pretty much.
I think you said it best before. You said that Dongrae, this is why he's only 33% against Zerg, because both times it looked like he had, you know, it looked like he was gone, and then all of a sudden it looked like he might come back because GGPlay was forced back to his base, and he was prepared with a lot of turrets. But now it's like, what's going on, man? You have nothing. You're getting destroyed by a Muta harass that you were prepared for, that you had a ton of turrets up for, except he just left them there naked. And Fireback going to scout out that expansion, and he's going to take out a couple of drones, it looks like. I don't know how damaging that's going to be. It's gonna slow down the gas mining a little bit of GGPlay, but I would imagine, yeah, it looks like GGPlay sending a single or a couple of Muta to take care of that single Firebat. And in the meantime, he is blowing up turrets left and right in Dongrae's main base. And Dongrae, his barracks are now naked, and with the exception of that large marine force, actually, so he is going to protect them pretty well. But GGPlay just doing a great job of delaying those forces from moving out and getting back into the game macro-wise. I think that GGPlay certainly has swung the pendulum, as you said, back into his favor and taking out more SCVs. I mean, that mobility of the Muta is awesome. The fact that he's able to do so much damage and leaving Muta at his base to take care of that Firebat before he can do any more damage. GGPlay certainly in a good position at this point, and Dongrae trying to move out at this point, but I don't know if he'll be able to do too much. I think that he'll be taken out by this Muta force before he can get anywhere.
Yeah, I don't know though, but Dongrae does have +1 attacks, but it is a little too small. I thought he had another group there. I think that group is going to get finished off, but not if GGPlay loses Mutalisk like he's doing right now. But no, he's going to go right in. He's going to go heads in, and he's fine. He's fine. He realized that he had enough Mutalisks that he can do this, and this is going to be it for Dongrae, I think. That's his one force, and I don't know if he's bought himself enough time. No, he has no turrets up at that natural yet. GGPlay was not macroing there perfectly. He's got 3 drones resting, but he's still, with good judgment there, just, you know, attack, move the Mutalisk, and that is the way to kill a small group of Medic Marine like that. You actually don't want to try microing too much because, you know, it's just going to, you're actually going to lose more Mutas that way. With a tiny group like that, you just want to clamp over them and just let nature take its course. But looks like GGPlay doing more harass, but Dongrae with an attack on the left side. That vulnerable third gas there is definitely going to be difficult for GGPlay. He's going to take out that expansion, no question about it. GGPlay still just on Mutalisk tech, I believe. I don't think he has any other tech in his base, but Dongrae basically just on one base. So this game is kind of shifting a little bit more. I'd say Dongrae's still way behind, but Dongrae's taken out that new expansion at least.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, GGPlay is doing a pretty good job with his Muta harassments, but at the same time, all he had to do was invest in one damn Sunken to hold off that entire attack. But I think we just saw the turning point in this game. He just took out the entire Marine force pretty much, and now Dongrae's front door is wide open. He could send in some Lings to support those Muta. He can take out that command center.
By the way, +1 attack for Mutalisks.
Oh yeah,
+1 attack for Mutalisks. That's why they've been so good. Man. I'm like, why are they killing those things so fast? But yeah, sorry, keep going.
Yeah, no, and now he's going out and he's just doing the same thing, just A-move over these turrets. I don't even know if he's got focus fire. A little bit, I guess, but he doesn't need much anything else, it seems. And there are the Lings to support, but he doesn't even need them at this point. He has won this game purely off of Muta Micro. And you said it best, though. I mean, he was known for his Muta Micro before, and I guess he's just proving that fact, and that's going to be GG, guys.
GG, yeah. Kind of Jaedong-esque play, if I may call it. But Dongrae, I think, if you, I mean, maybe some people will disagree with me, but if you go 14 Command Center against the 12 hatch, and the 12 hatch goes 2 hatch Mutalisk, you're supposed to be able to defend against that. You know, you're just. If you just had some more SCVs in the front, if he just had more turrets, a couple more with better micro, he should have been fine against that. It's a completely different story, of course, if the Zerg goes for a 12 pool or a 9 pool or an over pool, then you're in a lot more trouble. But 14 Command Center just face stomps 12 hatchery builds, especially if the 12 hatches do a fast tech, because unlike the 1 barracks into fast expand, 14 Command Center defends against the Mutalisk harass quite well if you do the right thing, and if you don't screw up totally. But anyway, we are going to see GGPlay in the winners match against Horang 2. And yeah, I just gotta say, Dongrae, just very, very disappointing play from him. Not that I was expecting too much, but he fails me. He fails Korea. He just disappoints me. I'm shaking my head right now.
Yeah, and it should be mentioned that Flash is going to play Dongrae in the losers match, and I think that's actually going to be a pretty interesting TVT. So stay tuned. Coming up next, GG.